Well, good evening and welcome to HIghclimbers Stadium on the campus of Shelton High School for tonight's Class 3A Narrows League football game between the Shelton HIghclimbers and the Lincoln Abes. I'm Dietrich Allen. Tonight we have the biggest test of the season so far for the HIghclimbers as they host the league's premier power, the Abes. They are the team to beat. As you know, Shelton is a 2-1 on the season and beat Foss in last week's Narrows League opener, rebounding from their loss to Sumner a week before and building on their season opening win over North Mason. Lincoln is 3-0 and has racked up a lot of points in the first 3 weeks, 166. The Abes beat Roosevelt out of Oregon 54-7. Had a little more trouble, just a little bit more trouble with Puyallup, but won 41-16. And last week, Lincoln ran up 71 points against Capital. Will the HIghclimbers be able to slow the Abes' high-powered, high-octane, high-scoring offense? Or will Lincoln just continue their dominance? We'll find out in moments. Lincoln has won the toss and has elected to receive to open this game. It's high school football. The Lincoln Abes at the Shelton HIghclimbers next on Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. And it looks like the Abes are out there ready to get this thing kicked off and get underway. And we're about a minute and a half from on the clock, but I think we'll keep it right here for the kickoff as the HIghclimbers have come out into their formation to kick it away. Opening kickoff is usually a good indication of how the game will go. Cody Bragg getting ready to tee it up at the 40-yard line to get this thing underway. We're about ready to get underway here shortly. Just waiting for the band to clear. And it's 1st and 10 for Lincoln. Well, not 1st and 10. It will be 1st and 10 if they get the run-off of the kickback here. So we're waiting for this to get underway. And Bragg has it teed up. And let's see who's back there to receive. Cannot see the numbers. The HIghclimbers are in their gray home uniforms with the red letters. The Abes are in the white jerseys with the black jeans and golden numbers that I can't quite see. There's the run up and the kick. It's on the ground and it's taken by one of the up guys at the 20. Gets to the 30, getting to the outside, and then he's knocked down, pulled down right there by Tanner Rhodes. The returner was Tony Archie for the Abes. And the Abes will start out 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. Looks like the Abes will go out of a pistol formation. Joey Sinclair is the quarterback. He'll hand it off, first guy through, and he just breaks it right open into the secondary, and it looks like he's on his way inside the 30, trying to get the angle going to the far side. Can somebody get him? No, he cannot. Touchdown Lincoln to start the game. One play, and it's a TD for Lincoln. That's how quick they strike. So the point after is coming. Hopefully that's just a breakdown in coverage and not a indication of the way things are going to go here tonight. Looks like the Abes are going to go for 2. Actually, they're not going to go for 2. They're going for the point after kick. There's the snap, the spot, and the kick. It's up. Looks good. And is it good? It is good. So we're just 21 seconds into this ball game, and Lincoln is on top, 7-0. You're listening and watching high school football. MasonWebTV.com, Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, get half off a new bundled broadband connection for 6 months and free installation, but without any contract.
With unlimited internet access from HCC, you can keep your multi-device, data-hungry family happy. Close the generation gap without any data caps.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net. hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
And we're back waiting for the kickoff from the Lincoln Abes to the Shelton HIghclimbers. Abes took the first play from scrimmage to 65 yards, and they now lead 7-0, 11:39 to go in the first quarter. Just underway, and we've had one play from scrimmage. Of course, kickoff and then one play from scrimmage, and now the Abes will tee it up at the 40, and it looks like Willie Ruiz is back standing around his 10-yard line waiting for that kickoff. Michael Hackler, one of the up guys as well. And the ball is teed up, and it is kicked. It's on the ground, taken by one of the up guys right there, and it'll drop right at the 46-yard line. And it looks like was Wyatt Free. Wisely fell on that ball right there at the 45. And 46-yard line, excuse me. That's where the HIghclimbers will take over on their own 46-yard line. Good to field position to start out this ball game for the HIghclimbers. They have a big deficit early. It's 7-0 Lincoln. Like that standard offset I formation the HIghclimbers like to use with the receiver on each side. Geraldis back to pass first, throws it over to the right, complete, and breaking it loose into the secondary. That looks like it's going to be Alan Conan on the catch. Actually, no, it was Kimball, and 24, not 21. These numbers are very difficult to determine, but it is 24 instead of 21, so it's Kyle Kimball to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 there for the HIghclimbers on the Abes 49. Again, the offset eye. Actually, it looks more like a stand-up eye that time, and Ruiz will take the handoff, and he might get to the line of scrimmage before he's pushed back. No gain on that one. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Clock is running, approaching 11 minutes in the first quarter. Again, Lincoln on top. 7-0. This is the HIghclimbers' first possession of the ball game. Again, the I formation. This time, Geraldis will send 2 receivers to its near side. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. Back to pass it goes, looking to the left, throwing it long. Got him in there, nope. It goes over his head, incomplete. It brings up 3rd down and 10. So 3rd down from the 39-yard line for the HIghclimbers. Two receivers to the near side again. 2 to the far side again. The slot on each side, offset I shotgun formation this time. And we have a flag before the play could even get started. And it looks like it's a dead ball offsides, actually, on the offsides, so the HIghclimbers get 5 yards, so it brings up 3rd and 5 at the 34-yard line. Shotgun again, or same formation, little trouble, dump it off in the middle, complete, and making the first down a little bit more on the reception. Can't see who the receiver is until he gets up at the bottom of the pile. That looks like it might be Colton Holler. No, it's Kyle Kimball again on the reception. Brings it 1st and 10 to the 24, a pickup of 10 yards. HIghclimbers go back to their offset I. This time it looks like offset to the left. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Hand off to Ruiz. Ruiz breaks it loose into the middle and gets inside the 15-yard line. Spotted at the 13. First and 10 there for the HIghclimbers. Now 11-yard pickup there. First and 10 for Shelton. This time Giraldes will send 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side, and then offset eye. Actually, it's a standard eye this time. Little play action note. It'll be a handoff. It looks like Poller on the run, straight up the middle for the HIghclimbers. Brings up second down. Give them 6 on the play. So it's a 2nd and 4. At the 7-yard line, it looks like. 9:20 to go in the first quarter. Another handoff in the middle this time. Is it to Poller again, or is it to Ruiz? It's like Ruiz on the run there. Brings up third down. Short. Oh, it's actually Young on the carry. The fullback. Give him 2 on the carry. Call it the 3rd and 2. Just inside the 5-yard line. Climbers knocking on the door. 8:45 to go. Pitch to Ruiz. He'll slip 1 tackle, then he's caught at the 5-yard line for no gain on that one. Brings up 4th and short. Call 4th and 2. Call it the 4-yard line. Actually, it's 4th and about an inch. 4th down for the HIghclimbers. Giraldes will send 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Crowd making some noise. Offset eye again. Long count. Giraldes will settle them down, and we have a penalty flag and a delay of game on the HIghclimbers. So it'll back them up 5 yards. Brings up 4th and about 6. Actually, yes, and the ball will be spotted at the, looks like the 8-yard line. HIghclimbers will set up for a field goal. It will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. Snap, spot, kick. It's high enough. Is it long enough? It is long enough. Is it on target? It is. So the HIghclimbers are on the board with a 25-yard field goal. So it's a 7-3 now. 7:45 to go here in the first quarter. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With a unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
And we're waiting for the kickoff from the HIghclimbers to the Abes. After the 25-yard field goal by Cody Bragg, put the HIghclimbers on the board, and it's now 7-3. 7:45 to go in the first quarter. Bragg has it teed up at the 40-yard line. And the Abes are waiting back around the 10, 20, about 10 yards between the first set of the last 2 sets of the guys in the formation. There's a run up in the kick. It's a low kick that's going to be taken at the 40, actually the 25-yard line. That's where the Abes will take over. First and 10 on their own 25-yard line. Last possession, the Abes went to 65 yards in one play to get on the board and lead the game on the opening drive. This is their second possession. Looks like it'll be the again the pistol formation for Sinclair and company as spreads it out with 2 receivers on each side and 1 guy behind him. Calling for the snap and not getting it, and then they'll look back at the sidelines for the play. Linemen are set. There's the snap. Looking over to the left. It's complete. And making a nice move there, trying to get some space. Looked like it might have been Alvin Johnson on the reception. And it looks like it might be enough for a first down. They'll spot the ball just across the 35 to the 36. That is a first down. So first and 10 for the Abes. And they'll set it up again, spreading it out. And we got flags flying on the far side. Somebody lining up off sides. This is an offsides penalty on the Highclimbers. Brings up first and 5 now from the 41-yard line. 7:25 to go here in the first quarter. 7-3 is the score. Snap is good. Just a little swing pass out to the far side. Receiver makes a couple of guys miss, spinning his way across midfield. Gets into Highclimber territory. 45. Good pickup there. Clock is running. 7:15 to go in the first quarter. Back to pass goes Sinclair, looking over the later midfield, got a guy wide open down there in the middle of the field, and it's a touchdown to number 12, Troy Peterson. Wide open, a 45-yard strike for a TD. And a point after coming. Snap, the spot, and the kick. Looks good from here. Is it good? It is. So make it 14-3 with 7:06 to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln on top. Now we'll be back. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against the wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
Now we're back waiting for the kickoff from the Abes to the Highclimbers. The Abes are back on the board again. Every possession has resulted in a touchdown. It's 14-3 now. Abes have it teed up at the 40-yard line. Ruiz, Hackler, and Poller back deep to wait for this kickoff. There's the kickoff. It's a short kick. Going to be taken by one of the upgainers. He's at the 25, straight up the middle, and then he's pulled over near the 40, well, actually, just shy of the 40. I call it the 37-yard line. I guess it's Forrest Hunter on the return. call it the 48s, where the High Climbers get it to start this drive. 7 minutes, 1 second to go here in the first quarter. 14-3 is our score. Lincoln on top. Shelton with the ball. Giraldez will send 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Offset I formation. To the right behind Giraldez. He looks to the near side, throws it to Reyna. Reyna makes a move near the 45, gets near the out of bounds marker, complete. Just shy of the first down marker, or right on the marker, one or the other. Very close to first down. I think we're going to have a measurement. Right in front of the High Climber bench at the 47, 48. And they're trying to clear some players out of the way so the referee can see the far side. Really close to the first down. And they're going to call for the measurement. This will be the first measurement of the season that we've seen so far. They'll bring the chains out from the far side. Very close to a first down on that pass to Reyna. It'll be either for second and short or first and 10.
We also have Natalie D and Sierra Hudak down there, Emily. So we want to thank the cheer team for this year.
And it is a first down, so first and 10 from the 48. A 10-yard pickup there. From the pass from Giraldez to Reyna. 6:41 to go in the first quarter. 14-3 is our score. Lincoln on top. High Climbers have the ball. Standard I formation. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. I'll wind that clock, I believe, once they get everything set. They're still trying to figure it out on the far side. Set those chains. And the clock starts. And then a flag goes before anything could be snapped. And they're going to call it an offsides on Lincoln. So it'll be first and 5. Now in Lincoln territory. Looks like the 47-yard line. First down. Same formation. Hand off to Ruiz. Ruiz is met in the backfield. Maybe got a yard after he fell forward. Right near the 46-yard line. Be second and 4. And then a 1-yard gain. Ball's at the 46. Same formation, standard I, behind Giraldez. 2 receivers on the far side, and 1 on the near side. Back to pass goes Giraldez, looks over, throws a guy to the guy, little miscommunication. Michael Hackler was the intended target, but he kept running, and Giraldez expected him to button hook back, but he was clearing out. So brings up 3rd and 4. Nice crowd here at High Climber Stadium. Clock is stopped with the 5:44 to go in the first quarter. Rawls in some trouble and scramble. He's going to get the first down and a whole lot more. Getting near the 30-yard line on that run and a broken play. And then they say that Geraldus lost the ball after that. And it'll go over to Lincoln.
It was an 18-yard run by our quarterback, Tyler Canales. The A's take over on the 30-yard line.
So Lincoln has a 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard lines after the turnovers. Spread it out, and Sinclair will hand it off to the first guy through, and a flag at the in the backfield. And the guy's still on his feet on the far sidelines, cutting it back in the middle now, and he's finally stopped inside the 40-yard line in Highclimber territory, but there's a hold way back at the 30. So we'll march it back after that big pickup. Flipping the field. And march it back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So it's going to be something like 25 yards, 1st and 25 for the Abes. 5:22 to go here in the first quarter. Abes lead 14-3. Back to pass goes Sinclair. He'll dump it off to the left side. Got a man there. This wide receiver's screen. Guy speeding up inside the near the 35-yard line before he's pulled down. Brings up 2nd down, and it looks like about 7. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Back to pass goes Sinclair again. He'll dump it off to the near side in the flat. Highclimbers get to the man there and knock him out of bounds. And no flag. Yes, there's going to be a flag on the end of that one. It was Dante Simon on the catch and run there, and then the 15 yards. March it forward 15 yards from the end of the play. It gives the Abes 15 yards without clock running. And definitely 1st down just shy of midfield at the 40, it looks like 48-yard line. .442 to go here in the first quarter. 14-3 our score. Lincoln on top. The Abes have the ball. Sinclair back to pass, rolling it out towards the far side, throwing it under pressure. Got a man there, but he's too far for that receiver. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 coming. Clock is stopped at 4:35 to go here in the first quarter. In the pistol formation. Handoff. And still on his feet, but being spun out of bounds is Simon on the carry. And give him 5 on that. Third and 5 at the 46-yard line of Shelton. In the pistol formation, trips to the far side, looking down to the middle now, dumps it off to the near side. Double covered on the receiver. It's number 11 on the catch. It's Tony Archie. Trying to make a move, doesn't quite get there, but steps out of bounds. That's the 1st down. Near the 36-yard line. Quick 10 yards. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. or nearly, yeah, under 4 minutes. And then a handoff, and blurting his way inside the 25. Almost stopped near the line of scrimmage, kept his feet, gets it first down. First and 10 for the Abes at the 22-yard line. Almost looks like the Abes are going with that read option, and the Highclimbers are going to take a timeout, so we'll step aside. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. 14-3 is our score. Lincoln on top. The Abes are knocking on the door again.
45,000 Americans will die this year from a drug overdose. It's a staggering number. We have an epidemic in this country, and we think we can help. We will be staging another National Drug Take-Back program. Bring to us the unused, unwanted, expired medication in your medicine cabinets, anonymously, and we will destroy it. Help save a life.
And we're back. 3:45 to go in the first quarter. 14-3 is our score. Lincoln on top, and they have the ball on the Highclimber 21-yard line. First and 10. The Abes have some size on the Highclimbers on the front line. They actually have a gentleman who is 6'8" on that offensive line. A big young man. They have a first and 10 from the Highclimber 21-yard line. Sinclair will spread things out into three receivers to his left, the far side, one to the near side. Single setback behind him in the pistol. Just takes a step back, looking over to the left, throws it over the middle, off the fingers of the intended target. And that was Troy Peterson, just off his fingers, incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 21. Coach Hinkle did tell me earlier this week he was hoping that the grass turf would slow down the Abes. It hasn't been that way so far in this ball game, and we're 3:40 to go in the first. Pistol again for Sinclair. He looks to the right, goes to the left, and he's going to scramble. Got a lot of running room, but he's going to throw. Got a man there on the sidelines. It's complete, and out near the first down marker. Jumped out of bounds. The receiver can't see him. He's far side. It is a first down. Spot the ball at the 11-yard line. So first and 10 for the Abes at the Highclimber 11. Handoff again on the read option and waltzing in untouched. I believe that is, well, I can't see from here. More than likely it's going to be, I have no idea who ran that ball, but it's a touchdown, an 11-yard TD run. Point after coming. And that's no good. So the point after fails. So the score is now 20-3. 3:18 to go here in the first quarter. Lincoln on top. They're going to be kicking it back to the Highclimbers when we come back on MasonWebTV.com, Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Find the right solution for your business with Hood Canal Communications. We offer business phone service and systems, broadband and networking, cable TV, and digital music. Find the right fit for your business, and together we'll grow. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net. Hood Canal Communications, Mason County's premier communications service provider.
Now we're waiting for the kickoff from the Lincoln Abes back to the Shelton Highclimbers. 20-3 is our score. Lincoln on top after punching it in from 11 yards out. 3:18 to go in the first quarter. It's already 20 points for this high-scoring Abe team. The team to beat. in this Narrows League until somebody else can show different. That's what the coach told me earlier this week, the high climber coach, that is. And kickoff is going to be a short one, picked up in the middle of the field and run up to about the 36-yard line. I said it was Forrest Hunter on the return. And that's where the high climbers will start out on their own 36.
High climbers take over on the 37-yard line.
I'll call it 37, 1st and 10. That I formation again for Raldis and company. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Raldis taking his time. Now he gets everybody set. Hand off, this one's going to go to Brandon Young. He's met at the line of scrimmage, might have got a yard out of that. Yeah, no gain. So 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. No, actually, he did get 1, so 2nd and 9. Clock is running with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Little dump off pass and a screen over the head of the intended receiver, and yeah, that was Rena was the intended receiver on that one, and incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 9. Clock is stopped with 2:26 to go here in the first quarter. Inner scores, Lincoln 20, Shelton 3. Rawls will go out of the shotgun this time with 2 receivers on each side. Back to pass he goes, looks over the middle, looks to the left, now to the right. Throws off, and it's incomplete. That brings up 4th and 9 coming. Well, we do have a flag in the backfield. Now, what will we have as a call here? And an illegal motion on the high climbers. And then a roughing the passer on the Abes, and that'll bring up 3rd down. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 now. Again. So it's 3rd and 9 again after 2 penalties, 1 on each team. Michael Hackler back at the ball game, and it's like Marshall McCullough will get a rest. Shotgun again for the high climbers. 2 receivers on each side. Giraldis has a runner to his left, just a step behind. Quick little snap, dump off to Hackler. Hackler catches it, pulling guys into Abe territory. Quick little hit and a 1st down. On a gain of 12. For the high climbers. Into Lincoln territory. Clock is running, approaching 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. I formation, it looks like. Drawless will go under center. McCullough will go over to the far side with Rena. Rena in the slot on the far side. Looks like it's Hackler on the near side. Little handoff to Ruiz. Ruiz runs into a wall of Abes. Maybe got 1. It looks like they might have given him 2 on that one. Brings up 2nd and 8 from the 47. Minute 29 and counting on the clock. It's like a warning from the referee to the Abe defensive line because it did forcibly push back Ruiz. Call it 2nd down and 8. Ball's on the 47-yard line of Lincoln. Offset eye to the right now. Little quarterback keeper on that one, and no go there. Giraldez didn't have anywhere to run. No gain. So brings up 3rd and 8. .40 seconds to go in the first quarter. And it looks like we have a timeout by Lincoln, so we'll step aside. 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lincoln has 20. Shelton has 3. HIghclimbers are in Lincoln territory on the 47 when we come back on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. HIghclimbers have a 3rd and 8 from the Lincoln 47-yard line. After the timeout by Lincoln, comfortably on top by 17 points here early on with 39 seconds to go in the first quarter. 3 receivers on this near side, 1 to the far side in shotgun formation. It's like it's Pollard beside Giraldez. Little quick hit to Hackler, complete, but the Abes seek him out. And minimal gain on that. If anything at all, they're going to say a loss on the play. Back to the 50-yard line. Brings up 4th and 11 from midfield. And Pollard will be back to punt it away. 2 guys back there deep for the Lincoln Abes. Can't see the numbers from here. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. So we've gone through 1 quarter. Lincoln leads 20-3, and the HIghclimbers will be punting it away when we come back on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
The Hood Canal Communications team helps keep you connected to your world via broadband, video, and voice.
For a limited time, get half off a new bundled broadband connection for 6 months and free installation, but without any contract.
With unlimited internet access from HCC, you can keep your multi-device, data-hungry family happy. Close the generation gap without any data caps.
Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
So I've come up with a family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
And a quick punt by the HIghclimbers as Pollard will boot it inside the 15 to near the 10-yard line, and that's where the HIghclimbers will down it for the Abes. Pin them deep. Maybe they get something going here. So the Abes will take over on their own 10-yard line. Beautiful punt by Pollard. I call and give 40-yard punt, no return. Sinclair will go out of the pistol. Send 3 receivers to the far side. That's over to his right. 1 in the slot on the numbers, actually, on the near side. One of the lightning spots there, a little delayed handoff. And there he goes, making his way across the 20 to the 22-yard line. That was Simon on the carry. Again, the hard count by Simon. 11:30 to go here in the half. 20-3. Little dump off pass and a good move on the far side. That's going to be Alvin Johnson. Worked really hard to get a couple of yards there, maybe 5 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 5. From the 29. Joey Sinclair will send him out wide, spread everything out, look to the near side, throw to the middle, it's complete. And a nice open field tackle there on Tony Archer. Didn't quite see it. Might have been Skylar Ross on the tackle there. And it's 1st down. Spot the ball on the 42-yard line. Pistol formation again with the 2 receivers on both sides. Sinclair looks down the middle and throws over to the right side. Got it complete, breaking his way into the secondary, into Highclimber territory, and inside the 30-yard line. On the quick hit there. Actually called the 26. Clock will start up here with 10:17 to go in the half. 20-3 is their score. Lincoln on top, and the Abes are marking. And we do have a stoppage of play here. And looks like we have a timeout. So we'll step aside with 10:12 to go here in the 2nd quarter. 20-3 is their score. Lincoln on top, but the Abes are driving.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
10:12 to go here in the half. 20-3 is the score. Lincoln Abes on top of the Shelton Highclimbers tonight on MasonWebTV.com and HCC.net. The Abes are coming out of the timeout. It was taken by the Highclimbers. And now the Highclimbers come out defensively. Abes have a 1st and 10 on the Highclimbers' 26-yard line. Joey Sinclair, the quarterback for the Abes, will spread things out like usual. They'll send 3 to the near side, the wide side of the field, 1 to the far side. Back to pass he goes. He's going to go deep to the corner. And it's a touchdown, or is it incomplete? It's a touchdown. That's probably going to be Alvin Johnson with a TD. Well, Lincoln extends their lead 26-3, and a point after coming. .10:06 to go here in the half. Lincoln trying to add on. There's the kick after. That one looks high and good, and it is. So it makes it now a 27-3. 10:06 to go in the half, and we'll be right back.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Back at HIghclimbers Stadium, 27-3 is our score. Lincoln Abes on top of the Shelton HIghclimbers. 10:06 to go in the second quarter. Coming up at halftime, we're going to talk Oysterfest. That's a little bit more than a week away with the Goo, Steve and Gruski. That's coming up at halftime here on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. But first, we have we have more than 10 minutes to play and a kickoff coming from the Lincoln Abes to the Shelton HIghclimbers as the Abes trotted down the field again and have extended their lead to 27-3. There is the run-up and the low bouncing kick that'll be taken at the 30 and bobbled and then picked back up. And the man breaks out across midfield. And you see that was Colton Poller, and he lost the ball at the end of the play, and there's a scrum and a battle for it. And who keeps the ball? Looks like the HIghclimbers keep the ball. Good run back by Colton Poller there. After a heads-up play off the bobble on the recovery on the kickoff, and now the HIghclimbers are in business. In Lincoln territory. I formation from the Abe 34-yard line. Hand off, no, it's a little play action. Geraldus has a guy there. Hackler, the intended to target, and I believe we have an interception. Yes, we do. Quick hit, not so good for the HIghclimbers, and the INT, second turnover of the ball game for the HIghclimbers. Lincoln will get the ball and take over on their own 20-yard line. First and 10 from their 20. Wow. So the Abes will spread it out again. And right up the middle goes the runner, and the ball pops out. HIghclimbers, nope, it's still free, and it goes out of bounds. So that will likely stay with the Abes there. And forward progress. A little bit wet earlier today, but the field looks pretty dry. And they're going to keep it in the hands of the Lincoln Abes on their own 40-yard line. So first and 10 is where the from the 40 is where the Abes will keep possession of the ball. 9:39 to go here in the half. Abes lead 27-3. Pistol formation. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Sinclair will hand it off, and met right there at the handoff place is the runner, Simon. Nice penetration by the HIghclimbers. A loss of, it looks like 3 on the play. It's second and 13. Ball's at the 37-yard line. And we have a timeout by the Abes. 9:09 to go here in the half. 27-3 is our score. Lincoln on top. The Abes have the ball. And a 2nd and 13 coming when we come back on MasonWebTV.com.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Find the right solution for your business with Hood Canal Communications. We offer business phone service and systems, broadband and networking, cable TV, and digital music. Find the right fit for your business, and together we'll grow. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net. Hood Canal Communications, Mason County's premier communications service provider.
Lincoln Abes have shown why they are considered the perennial power in the Narrows 3A Narrows League so far tonight. Racking up 27 the first half points, and we still have 9 minutes plus to play here in the half. And it's 27-3 at HIghclimbers Stadium tonight. Lincoln did call a timeout. They do have a 2nd and 13 on their own 37-yard line. Sinclair will go back and discuss some things to Simon. And then he'll step back to pass, looking over the middle. Got a guy there, going deep, got a guy there. It's complete, but he dropped it. Incomplete, couldn't hold on. Intended target, looks like it was number 4, and that was Walker Flynn. Couldn't quite haul it in. So it'll bring up 3rd and 13. And let's see here. 9 minutes, 1 second to go in the first half. 3rd down and 13 for the Abes. Sinclair has spread it out and looking for a handoff. The running back went to his opposite side, and Sinclair scrambles for positive yards, but it is 4th down. And go from 3rd and 13 to 4th and 3. So a gain of 10 there. Ball's at the 47-yard line. Little broken play there on the Abes. It doesn't happen very often, I'm sure. So the pistol again, and three receivers on the far side. Sinclair stands in there, throws complete to Flynn, and Flynn breaks one tackle, and then he's stopped at the 30 on the completed pass in the first down, deep in HIghclimber territory. Brings up 1st and 10 inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Looks like we have a new quarterback in there, and it's Richard McKinney. And he'll hand it off to Simon. Deontay Simon will get a first down out of bounds inside the 20. Call it the 18-yard line. Rashad McKinney is the QB this trip out. And he'll hand it off. And inside the 10-yard line, and scrambling in for the score now is going to be Deontay Simon. Point after coming for the Abes, as they're now up to 33 points. Can they tack on another? $7:47 to go here in the half. There's a snap's a little high, handled well, the ball is up and it looks good, it is good. So it is now a 34-3. It's been all Lincoln so far tonight. We'll be right back with 10:47 to go in the half.
So I've come up with a family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
And we're back. 7:47 to go in the half. 34 for Lincoln, 3 for Shelton. It's been all Abes here tonight. That was an 80-yard drive on 7 plays, and it did result in a TD. HighClimbers did have a good run back on the last kickoff, but couldn't capitalize, as there was an interception in the end zone when they had the ball on the Lincoln 31-yard line. Ball is teed up at 40. Kick is low and squiggles its way up. Picked up at the 30-yard line. Fighting his way to across the 40. At the 41-yard line is where the HighClimbers will take over. And have 31 yards, 31 points to go. And they'll spot the ball at the 42-yard line for Shelton. Got 7:41 to go here in the half, and there's a face mask at the end of the play. So we'll march it forward. 15 yards, I believe, is the call. They're going to say, I thought they did away with the inadvertent face mask, but obviously not. So that'll be the 46-yard line, I guess, is where they'll spot the ball. First and 10 for the HighClimbers, just shy of midfield. High formation again. 2 receivers near side, 1 on the far side. Hand off to Ruiz. So Ruiz will push and fight his way for a good 5 yards at near midfield. So they'll get it just inside Lincoln territory. 2nd and 5 coming. 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the half now. HighClimbers need to complete a drive here in the second quarter. They did have completed a drive early on and got 3 points out of it. They need to do it again. To be offset eye to the right, 2 receivers on the near side. Raldis will dump it off, and it's complete to Marshall McCullough, and he is knocked down right there where he caught it. Gain of probably 3. Looks like 3. Brings up 3rd and 3. The ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line. So give him 2 on that. So 3rd and 3 coming for the HighClimbers. 6:18 to go here in the half and counting. And we have, looks like maybe another timeout. Avenue to have a timeout by the HighClimbers, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. 6:07 to go here in the half. 34-3. Lincoln on top. HighClimbers have the ball.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
Third down and 3 for the HighClimbers. The ball is on the Lincoln 47-yard line. 6:07 to go here in the half. It's been all Lincoln so far this evening. 34-3 is their score. Giraldus will bring two people to the near side. And the offset eye to the left. One receiver alone on the far side. Man in motion is Reyna. Reyna will speed across the back of the formation. Handoff goes to Ruiz. Ruiz will hit the pile, keep his legs churning, and give him a couple of yards on that. 2 on the run. Brings up 4th and 1 at the 45. Clock is running with approaching 5:40 to go here in the half. Again, we remind you, coming up at halftime, we'll talk Oysterfest with the Goo. Oysterfest a week from tomorrow at the closed runway, Sanderson Field. But first, we have a 4th and 1 for the HIghclimbers on the Lincoln 45. Giraldus in the shotgun. He'll dump it off complete to Rena. Nope, it's incomplete off his hands. And the Abes will take over on their own 45. So 5:12 to go here in the half. Lincoln has the ball. Looks like we have a different, no, it's still number 2 out there. McKinney running point, sends the guy out, and he'll fake the pass and keep it himself. Pull it down, get to the outside, step out of bounds at about midfield. After a gain of 5, brings up 2nd and 5 from the 50. Now they'll put the nose of the football in HIghclimber territory. Still 2nd and 5. 5 minutes on the clock. No, it's 5 minutes and 4 seconds. Pistol formation. And there goes number 5 again. Untouched for the touchdown. Deontay Simon. Too much for the HIghclimbers here. That's a 50-yard TD run for the Abes. .4:53 to go here in the half. Lincoln adding on. Point after coming. Low snap, handled well, and a spotter, who happens to be McKinney, will try to run it in, and no good on that extra point. So it's now 40-3. Lincoln on top with 4:54 to go here in the half. This is MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Do you think he's on his way? He doesn't even know that we're here. Is he okay? Please tell me he's okay.
Laura.
Okay, try to call him again.
There's no signal.
Try.
Nothing's working.
Well, just
Everything's down.
This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
So after a 2-play, 55-yard drive, the Lincoln Abes extend their lead to 40-3, and it's 4:53 in the half. Another scoring by the Abes, and we could have a running clock here in the second half. We'll see what the HIghclimbers can do in the last 4 minutes and 53 seconds. As the kickoffs have not been a positive thing for the HIghclimbers. Well, they've had some spurts, but they're low, and the HIghclimbers are unable to really return them. So there's a run up on the kick. Again, it's a squibbler that's on the ground. Highclimbers will pick it up at the 35. And getting across the 40, about the 43-yard line is the returner. It'll be Colton Pollard on the return.
Colton Pollard on the pickup and return. Balls being placed.
So 1st and 10 for the Highclimbers on their own 43. 1st and 10 there. 4:48 to go in the half. An offset eye. And the handoff will go to Ruiz. Ruiz just cannot get anything going. Hits a big wall right there at the line of scrimmage. Might have got a little, maybe half a yard, but not much more. Running game not being established well here tonight by the Highclimbers, which brings up 2nd and 10. Now they're actually going to give him 1, so making 2nd and 9 from the 44. Clock is running with 4:20 to go here in the half. 40-3 is their score. Lincoln on top. Shelton has the ball. Raldis will go in the shotgun, sending receivers on both sides, 2 of them. Ruiz is the guy to his right. He'll dump it off to the right side. Arena on the wide receiver screen gets near the 1st down marker before he's dropped there. Actually, they're going to spot him back just inside the 50-yard line, make it the 49. So that'll bring up, it looks like 3rd and 3. Clock continues to run with 3:25 to go here in the half. Back in the shotgun again. Geraldus flushed out of the pocket. Dumps it over just off the fingertips of Pollard, incomplete. And that brings a 4th down. Nice idea, just did not work out for the Highclimbers, and they have a 4th down coming. 3:17 to go in the half. Clock is stopped after the incomplete pass. Geraldus will spread it out on the 4th and 2. Out of the shotgun he'll work. It's like Pollard's the guy to his left. Little late snap, somebody moved. There's going to be false start, offsides, one of those calls. So let's see what happens here. It's a dead ball foul and a false start on the Highclimbers. So that brings up 4th and 8 and put the ball at the 46-yard line. The Highclimbers 46. And Pollard will be back there to kick it away for the Highclimbers. There's the snap. Not much pressure. Nice spiraling kick that will hit at the 20. Take a Highclimber bounce inside the 5. That's where the Highclimbers are bounding. So Lincoln will take over deep in their own territory at their own 5-yard line. They do have a 37-point lead early on here. 3 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the half. And the score is 40-3. Lincoln backed up in their own end zone. 1st and 10 on their own 5-yard line. But as we know, they can strike quickly. Strike off. And they've already got 40 points, and they haven't played a half yet. McKinney will be in the pistol formation. 3 receivers on the far side, and will hand it off. And it is Simon again. It's spun down. Nice open field tackle. But the ball came out at the end of the play. The Highclimbers think they have it. Who does have it? Highclimbers have it. So Shelton takes over on the 15-yard line. See if they can capitalize on this turnover. The 1st and 10. Now they're going to call it the 16-yard line.
16-yard line for the Shelton Highclimbers. 1st and 10.
Draw. This will go in that I formation. Send 2 receivers to the far side and 1 to the near side. Man in motion. It's Rena. Hand off to Ruiz. Ruiz gets around and then he stopped right there after a short gain. Just stood up after a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming from the 13. Clock is running with 2:25 to go in a half. Well, I'll give him 3 actually. It'll be 2nd and 7. Rena goes in motion from right to left. Pitch goes to Pollard. Pollard fighting his way inside the 10, still on his feet. Pushed out of bounds near the 5-yard line. Looks like it's a little bit short. They're going to say he got knocked out at the 7-yard line, it looks like. This brings up 3rd. 3rd and 2. Clock continues to run as we approach 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes and 3 seconds is where it stopped. Pollard did get out of bounds. Man in motion again is Rena across the formation. Handoff goes to Ruiz. Ruiz fights his way near the 5. Should be enough for a 1st down. It's a 1st and goal for the Highclimbers. Can they punch it in here? Clock will be wound up. It's a minute 50 now in the half. Highclimbers do get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. It'd be nice to end the half on a positive note. Kimball will go wide to the left. Rena in the slot on the right, and it looks like it's Marshall McCullough wide on the right. Rena goes in motion from the left, or from the right to the left, and there's a false start. Nope, a delay of game on the Highclimbers. Brings up 1st and goal from the 10 now. Clock does stop at minute 26 to go in the half. 1st and goal now from the 10 after the penalty to the Highclimbers of delay of game. Geraldus goes under center. There's 2 receivers on the far side. Back to pass, little quick hit, goes to Rena. Rena breaks the tackle, fighting his way inside the 3-yard line before he's pulled down.
Gain Rena on the carry. Brought down to the 5-yard line again.
So gain of 5 there. 2nd and goal from the 5 now for the Climbers. Under a minute to go here in the half. Highclimbers trying to get 7 or at least 6 on the board before the half runs out. Handoff goes to Pollard. Pollard inside the 5, pushed back. Got a yard. It's a 3rd and goal from the 4. Just a big offensive line that the Highclimbers, or defensive line I should say, the Highclimbers are having trouble making the holes that Ruiz and Colton Pollard usually find. And they break the huddle again, 20 seconds to go here in the half. Back to pass, and it's nearly picked off. Knocked incomplete. The clock has not started. It's a 4th and goal from the 4. Intended for Rena, just jumping in the gap there. Was Jeffrey Williams breaking that play up, and it's a 4th and goal from the 4. 7 seconds on the clock now. They did finally correct the time on the clock. 4th down for the HIghclimbers late in the second quarter, trailing 40-3, trying to get in the end zone for the first time tonight. Shotgun for Geraldus, snaps a little low, handles it, avoids one guy, avoids the second guy. He's on his run, and he's caught from behind, and that should do it for the quarter. Or for the half, I should say. That is the half. So we're through 2 quarters of this ball game, 40-3, Lincoln on top. It's been all Lincoln here tonight. And we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll talk Oysterfest with the Goo, Steve and Drewski. It's all coming up next year on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications, HCC.net.
Thanks to cell phones, you can call 911 from almost anywhere.
911, what's the address to your emergency? I just wrecked. Can you find where I'm at? I can't find where you're at.
But many people don't realize that cell phones and even smartphones don't always send location or GPS information when you call 911.
What road are you on? Were you on the highway? You can't find where I'm at. No, I need you to tell me what road you were on.
Since 911 dispatchers can't always tell the location of your emergency, they need your help.
It's the last turnoff right before Okanagan, and it's like 3 miles to Okanagan, I think. Did you go by the cemetery? We just passed the cemetery. Just past the cemetery. Okay. Are you sending anybody else? I'm telling them right now. The other dispatcher is getting on the radio.
Every second counts in an emergency. If you identify your location when calling 911, help can be sent quicker. Help 911 help you know your location. An important message from your local 911 office and Washington State Emergency Management.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Find the right solution for your business with Hood Canal Communications. We offer business phone service and systems, broadband and networking, cable TV, and digital music. Find the right fit for your business, and together we'll grow. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net. Hood Canal Communications, Mason County's premier communications service provider.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
The 34th Annual Oysterfest is October 3rd and 4th.
Oysterfest is probably the largest event here in the Mason County area. It's been functioning for 34 years, and the purpose of it is to raise funds for nonprofits in the community. So the way we do that is we have this great celebration out at Sanderson Field, where we have a beer garden, and we have wineries, we have from all over the area coming and selling their wines, as well as wine tasting, lots of things for kids to do. So it's a really family event out at the Sanderson Field. All vendors and nonprofits in our community that come together, and they all have a variety of foods. Nothing is the same. They all have their own menus. So you'll have a great opportunity to taste all kinds of foods while you're out there, as well as there'll be plenty of things to do. Lots of bands, live music, a great time to just come out and have fun.
That's Steve Andruski, this year's Grand Old Oyster, or GOO. Oysterfest is also the West Coast Oyster Shucking Championship and the Washington State Seafood Festival.
We have a cook-off. There will be chefs coming from around the communities to hopefully come up with the best dishes and come out on top, but it's really fun to watch as you're there. It's well done again, where people will be out there and you've got these professional chefs putting some dishes together. You get to sample. It's a great opportunity again just to explore that. And then you also have the shucking. That's a really big deal, and And now we have people coming from all around I guess they come all the way out of Oregon, if I'm right. So you also have that opportunity to come and watch this shucking contest where you'll get one's for speed and one's for appearance.
As mentioned, along with all the food, there will be plenty of entertainment as well as educational opportunities.
2 stages going simultaneously. They're also going to do, from what I've been hearing, which is something new this year, they'll have a big screen TV up at the shucking stage, which will be playing things that our Rotary does within the community and the world. So to give people an idea of what Rotary is about as well. There's a lot of times you'll ask people, who puts this on? Well, it is Skookum Rotary. So we would like to, let the community know what's happening out there, what Rotary is accomplishing with even these resources that come through Oysterfest. Please remember that every dime that comes through that door goes back to the community. It doesn't go to any kind of administration. It actually gets back into use for what the needs are in our community through grants, through scholarships, through we put on music in the park. There's lots of things that we're able to do that really benefit our community through this event. So it's a win-win for everybody.
The location of Oysterfest has changed, but only by a mile to the north. This year, Oysterfest will be held on the closed runway at Sanderson Field. Skookum Rotary, which puts on Oysterfest, has worked with the Port of Shelton to relocate the event.
But I want to thank the Port as well. They've been really great with us in this transition. I think they've really gone out of their way to help us make this come together. There's a lot that's gone into this. I personally think it's going to probably be one of the best Oysterfest. We've had to bring in tents and all these wonderful things that are fresh and new stages. It's just going to be a great opportunity for people to not be so concerned about, because there were some issues over at the old fairgrounds as far as the structures and so forth. So I think it'll be a safer event for all.
The layout of
the layout is, I think we put a lot of work into that. When you come in, you're going to really see a lot of the touch tanks and the things for kids as well. Then you're going to get into the shucking area where, that's kind of the biggest stage where a lot happens. And then onward into it, the way it's laid out, again, I think it's just wonderful. You're going to have a lot of the vendors throughout. You're going to see the wine tent. You're going to see an area where people can sit and enjoy a glass of wine. Also, there's a food court where people can come and eat in a tent. Of course, the beer garden, it's one of the big ones where people enjoy that. And they'll have a nice band right there in the beer garden, play some, I'm sure, some very up music. And I'm hoping over in the wine area it'll be a little more subtle for people that enjoy that little quieter setting for having a glass of wine. But all in all, though, it is a family thing. And they'll have a kid area where every year there's that little train that goes around, and I know that the kids look forward to that. And so we really are trying to make it a family event. As a matter of fact, on Sundays, we're looking at that really being a family day where kids and mom and dads can do things together. That's really our focus for that Sunday event, is get on out, family, enjoy Oysterfest.
The new location also has better parking.
I know in the past history, even seeing it, I've been out in that parking lot and the chaos and the backup and all. We're hoping, remember this is our first year, so and hopefully we'll learn some things about this year, but we've really put a lot of thought into the parking as well as the egress and making sure that we keep cars moving. We really don't want to see the backups this year if at all possible. And because of the location, I think it's going to actually benefit that situation. We also have people that will be picked up from different locations in our community. One will be over at the Yacht House, one will be downtown at the Civic Center, and the other will be at the high school. I think those are the 3 locations that you can park your car there, so you don't have to drive it into if it's really busy. Go to those spots and take the bus in, and it's just a ride on the bus. It's kind of relax and not have to fight traffic. We hope there's traffic, but this is a way to make it a little easier on yourself to get in. So other than that, we've got RVs. It's a great event. We have people coming from all over that love to come for that weekend and RV it, and enjoy it. They have their own special area as well again, and there'll be an entrance for RVers. I think it even benefits them to come this year as well, because they're going to be, we've set up a whole area for them personally where they'll have their own entrance as well into the park itself.
According to Andruski, Oysterfest wouldn't happen without the many volunteers.
We couldn't do it without them. We have such a great community that comes together for this, and they enjoy it because they get a little T-shirt and some little memorabilia for them to participate as well. And then, so not only do they get to help, but they also get to enjoy it too. So,
is it too late to volunteer?
Never too late to volunteer. There is this year, because of the way we're handling things. There was on our website a place to volunteer. So we really, in order to get your T-shirt and all those kinds of things that we love to give to volunteers, you really do need to get in there and get it done. So if you want to volunteer, it's time. It's not like the years before where you can just kind of make it happen. You really do need to sign up.
The last question we asked the GU was, what is his favorite part of Oysterfest?
I would say that the excitement of it, to see all the people and to see all the nonprofits benefiting from this event. Again, that is the key, I think, for me, is that we get to support the needs here locally. And this is the way it's being accomplished. And it's a fun way for everybody. If you haven't been there, come out, just see it, enjoy it. You'll see just from the high school kids going around selling product to, it's just a fun time for the whole community and beyond. We hope to bring more people in from other areas just to come and celebrate with us. So please remember, every nickel you spend there goes to the nonprofits in the areas, and you're doing a good thing with your time and money. So we would love to have you.
Cost is $5 per person. Kids 6 and under are free. However, Sunday the 4th will be Kids Day, so those 13 and under will be free. For more information on the 34th Annual Oysterfest or to volunteer, check out oysterfest.org. And we'll be back with the third quarter and, of course, the second half of the HIghclimbers and the Abes next on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
45,000 Americans will die this year from a drug overdose. It's a staggering number. We have an epidemic in this country, and we think we can help. We will be staging another National Drug Take-Back program. Bring to us the unused, unwanted, expired medication in your medicine cabinets anonymously, and we will destroy it. Help save a life.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
You may have seen the Hood Canal Communications crews on McGreevy Road lately and wondered, what are they doing? We are in the final stages of installing a new 144-count fiber optic cable between our Union and Shelton offices. Part of the project involved a revolutionary technique of installing cable in underground conduit. A small microduct is installed in an existing conduit. This allows for multiple cables to be installed in the same conduit. The fiber optic cable is then blown into the microduct and can travel thousands of feet. When the project is complete, our offices will be connected with a 10 gigabit circuit. This will provide the ability to continue to increase broadband speeds and allow for future growth.
Hood Canal Communications, Mason County's premier communication service provider.
So I've come up with the family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
And we're back at HIghclimbers Stadium. It's halftime. Lincoln all over Shelton tonight, 42-3. The junior tiered leaders are on the field right now, or actually below us, and taking the performance. Let's just watch this for a while. Listen in. Shelton HIghclimbers junior cheerleaders doing a performance here at halftime. It's 40-3 all Lincoln this evening. The HIghclimbers 3 points came on a 25-yard field goal. That's pretty much the offense. They've had a couple of opportunities but could not capitalize on them, including one that as a half ran out on a fourth down that they couldn't convert after a lost fumble, a fumble recovery deep in Lincoln territory, but they couldn't capitalize. And it is now 40-3 at half. Lincoln Abes have just come out of locker room waiting for the HIghclimbers. We'll be back with the third quarter. All coming up next on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. We'll be back with the third quarter in just a moment.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Find the right solution for your business with Hood Canal Communications. We offer business phone service and systems, broadband and networking, cable TV, and digital music. Find the right fit for your business, and together we'll grow. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net. Hood Canal Communications, Mason County's premier communications service provider.
Do you think he's on his way? He doesn't even know that we're here. Is he okay? Please tell me he's okay.
Laura.
Okay, try to call him again.
There's no signal.
Try.
Nothing's working.
Well, just
Everything's
try.
down.
This is so bad. He's out there by himself.
Make sure you know where to find your family in an emergency. Start your plan at ready.gov.
And we are back waiting for the start of the third quarter. Both teams are out on the field doing their post-halftime warm-ups. So we'll be back with the third quarter shortly as the Lincoln Abes are all over the Shelton HIghclimbers so far tonight at 40-3. And if the Abes score again, it could likely mean a running clock for the rest of the game. But we'll see if the HIghclimbers can get things back together and get some offense, generate some offense, or at least try to slow down or stop the Lincoln Abes. And we will have all that coming up next here on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. We'll be back with the third quarter in a moment.
Thanks to cell phones, you can call 911 from almost anywhere.
911, what's the address to your emergency? I just wrecked. Can you find where I'm at? I can't find where you're at.
But many people don't realize that cell phones and even smartphones don't always send location or GPS information when you call 911.
What road are you on? Were you on the highway? You can't find where I'm at. No, I need you to tell me what road you were on.
Since 911 dispatchers can't always tell the location of your emergency, they need your help.
It's the last turnoff right before Okanagan, and it said like 3 miles to Okanagan, I think. Did you go by the cemetery? We just passed the cemetery. Just past the cemetery. Okay. Are you sending anybody out for us? I'm telling them right now. The other dispatcher is getting on the radio.
Every second counts in an emergency. If you identify your location when calling 911, help can be sent quicker. Help 911 help you know your location. An important message from your local 911 office and Washington State Emergency Management.
So we're still waiting for the start of the third quarter. 40-3 is our score at half. All Lincoln. Big plays. They had a number of drives that are just short, long, big breaks, just break your neck kind of things. And the HIghclimbers have unable to take advantage of a fumble at the end of the second quarter. And as well as they recovered another fumble, they just can't seem to get in gear over this very large line of defensive linemen for Lincoln here tonight. And so it'll be a hard third quarter run for them as we are in the Narrows League 3A. And we will get back to that third quarter. It'll start here momentarily on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts. Real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Now about ready to start the third quarter. HIghclimbers should be receiving the third quarter kickoff from the Lincoln Abes. They do trail 40-3 here at HIghclimbers Stadium tonight. My thanks, by the way, to David Miser from the Shelton High School, letting us use his camera tonight to try and improve our webcasts of HIghclimber football. So the HIghclimbers are marching out to the field to get the kickoff. And they're going to the wrong end. The referee says you need to go to that side, young sirs. And we're just going to get this thing underway here shortly. See if the HIghclimbers can at least get something positive going to start this third quarter. As they had some positives in the end of the second quarter, but couldn't capitalize, having the ball on the 5-yard line, but not able to punch it in as time runs out, as well as it was a 4th and goal from the 5. So the Abes have it teed up at the 40-yard line. And we're about ready to get this third quarter underway. All the kickoffs have been short and been kicked on the ground by the Abes. And here we go. Another kick on the ground is going to be just fielded right there at the 31, 32-yard line. That's where the HIghclimbers will start over. Or start out of the third quarter with the 1st and 10 on their own 32. The run has not seemed to work much for the HIghclimbers tonight. Not very consistently. The passing game has been pretty good, just not very deep down the field. We'll see what the HIghclimbers elect to do as they go in that I formation again with 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. Looks like Hackler on the near side. Rena in the slot on the far side. Back to pass it goes, looking that way. It's complete. And Rena's on the run with a nice little run into Abe territory across the 50 near the 47-yard line. So a big catch and run there. So it does look like they're going to stay with the air to Rena. And it's going to be spotted at the 47-yard line of the Abes. I formation again. Handoff goes to, that will be Brandon Young on the carry. Forces way forward for a gain of, it looks like 3. Brings up second. Actually, they're going to make it, give him 2 on that. 2nd and 8 coming. From the 44-yard line. Still say that's 3. 2nd down coming for the HIghclimbers. I formation again. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Back to pass he goes, throws it long and actually too high, out of bounds, not in play. It brings up 3rd and 8.
Passes intended for Gabriel, incomplete. Bringing up the 3rd down and 8.
Clock is stopped. Just under 11 minutes to go here in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, it's been all Lincoln here tonight. 40-3 is our score. HIghclimbers are in their home gray with the red letters or red numbers. The Abes are in their road whites with the black pants. And they, as you can see, the HIghclimbers have the ball. Have a 3rd and 8 from the 44 of Lincoln. Back to pass goes Giraldis. He looks over the middle, throws over the middle. And I think that's an actually it's going to be an incomplete pass. Yes, there was a man there diving for the Abes. Almost an interception, but it's incomplete. The fans from Lincoln don't like that. It brings up 4th and 8 coming from the 44. If you're Matt Hinkle, do you want to kick this away or do you want to go for it? You want to kick it away because Pollard's in there to boot it away. Now the Abes have let the punts go deep, and they haven't returned one, but they're going to send a guy back there. He'll stand about his 10-yard line. Pollard will have some time. He'll boot it. It's an end-over-end kick that'll drop at the 20, goes inside the 15 to inside the 10, And that's where the HighClimbers will down it about the 8-yard line. So Lincoln will take over on their own 8-yard line. Nice kicking done by Pollard this game. He's pinned them, but there's a flag on the play. Excuse me, there's a flag back at the line of scrimmage, near the line of scrimmage. And actually, it's in the backfield. And HighClimbers are saying it is on Lincoln. So how does this change the play here after a nice kick by Pollard? Oh, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so that'll give the HighClimbers a first down. So that's a break on the HighClimbers, or for the HighClimbers. Don't see the indication. A 15-yard penalty is going to be roughing the kicker or possibly a personal foul. So the HighClimbers are back in business on the 29-yard line of the Abes. 1st and 10. Geraldus will dump it off to Rena on the wide receiver screen. Try to leap over a guy. Got maybe 4 on the play.
Gabriel on the carry for a gain of 3.
We have an injured Abe on the field. So they're officially going to give him 3 on that reception. So they'll bring up 2nd and 7. And the ball will be spotted on the 26-yard line. We do have an injured player on the field. That's a Lincoln player. He was involved in a play, got up and slow to get up, and then walked back to the huddle and then fell to the turf again. So definitely something bothering that young man. So we will, I think so. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. 9:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. 40-3 is the score. Lincoln on top, and the HighClimbers are with the ball at the 1st and 10 on the Abes 26 when we come back.
Pretty much a good day for me would be people leaving their hands off of me. I'm always called names. Everywhere that I go, there's always someone calling me names, calling me gay. I've been choked, thrown up against a wall, punched. Nobody's ever tried to help me.
Injured player is up on his own power, walking off the field. Well, I just got the wind knocked out of him because he did take quite a hit. Probably took a shoe or a toe to the sternum there as Arena tried to jump over him. So it does bring up 2nd and 7 from the 26 for the HighClimbers in the Lincoln territory. Opening drive kept alive. 3rd quarter opening drive kept alive by a penalty. From the shotgun, Geraldus, little pump and go. He'll dump it off to Rena again on the sidelines. Does another leap and gets inside the 20. So that'll be close to a first down. Actually, they're going to spot it back. Let's see, who's going to spot the ball? The referee says it is a first down. So we have the ball spotted at the 19-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the HighClimbers. Clock is running with 9:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 40-3 is our score. Lincoln on top, Shelton with the ball. Shotgun for Geraldus. Handoff out of the shotgun to Pollard. Pollard stood up at the line of scrimmage, falls forward for a yard, maybe 2. Brings up 2nd down. Give him 2 on that, 2nd and 8 from the 17. 3 receivers to the far side for Geraldus and company. Shotgun again. Short drop, no drop, throws over the middle, almost intercepted off the hands of a defender, incomplete it goes. Brings up 3rd and 8 from the 17 now. Clock is stopped under 9 minutes to go here in the third with 8:53 to go. It's 40-3, Lincoln on top. Shelton has the ball. They're in the red zone, have yet to capitalize on their trips inside the red zone tonight. With only 3 points on the board. Shotgun again. Morales will throw to a spot, and it's incomplete. No receiver there. Brings up 4th and 8. Looks like the HIghclimbers are going to talk things over as there's a timeout on the field. 8:46 to go here in the third quarter. 40-3 is the score. Lincoln on top, but the HIghclimbers are in the red zone with a 4th down coming here on MasonWebTV.com and Canal Communications HCC.net.
45,000 Americans will die this year from a drug overdose. It's a staggering number. We have an epidemic in this country, and we think we can help. We will be staging another National Drug Take-Back program. Bring to us the unused, unwanted, expired medication in your medicine cabinets, anonymously, and we will destroy it. Help save a life.
HIghclimbers, it looks like they're going to go for a 35-yard field. The 4th. And we'll see if the HIghclimbers can add to their 3 points on the board. There's the spot, the kick. It's blocked. The ball is free, and falling on it, it looks like the Abes have picked it up, and the guy's on the run on the return. And it looks like he's going to go all the way back. Going to be caught. Oh, caught from behind. Nice tackle. Touchdown saving tackle. At the very end, inside the 10, though. After the blocked field goal and a scoop and run back for the Abes. I didn't see who quite got there first. But that young man should be congratulated for saving the touchdown, or at least delaying it. I guess it was Colton Poller who ran down the return, and so the Abes are in business with a 1st and 10, or I'm sorry, a 1st and goal from the HIghclimber 7-yard line. The ball's loose on a bad snap and falling on it. Well, actually, there's still a fight for the ball. Who has the ball is the question. I think the Abes still have it, but it's a big loss on the play. And there's still some fighting. I think there's a flag on the field as well. So we have a bad snap and a big loss. I think the Abes can keep possession of the ball, but there's also a penalty on the play. It'll be a personal foul against the Abes. So they'll march it back even more. Let's see where they... And boy, you're going to put the ball back about the 40. See where they're going to actually spot it. It's going to be at the 38-yard line. So it's going to be first, or actually it's going to be, is it going to be 2nd and goal? Yes, it'll be 2nd and goal from the 38 for the Abes. Now they can make up some yards quickly. And it looks like it is still Richard McKinney in there at quarterback for the Abes. He has a 2nd and goal from the 38, handoff, and snuffed out and stopped right there in his tracks, trying to see who was the ball carrier. And another minus on that one. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 40 now. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. McKinney in the pistol with 3 receivers on this near side. One guy behind him. I think it's Bryce McKinney. So both McKinneys are in there playing, and back to pass goes McKinney. He's going to throw deep. You got a guy there just off his fingertips. Incomplete. That'll bring a 4th and goal from the 40. You don't really hear that much. 4th and goal from the 40. And do the Abes go for it, or do they punt it away? That's the question. If there is a punt, it would be the first. It's not a punt, but if it was, it would be the first punt of the night for the Abes. But I don't think that they're going to punt it away, although there's always that option. However, yes, it does look like it's going to be a punt. Looks like Kimball back to receive this, standing about his 10-yard line. There's the snap. And the kick is going to be high, and it'll die and go into the end zone for the touchback. So the High Climbers will take over after the first punt of the night for Lincoln. And they'll start at their own 20, 1st and 10, with 7:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Score remains at 40-3. Lincoln on top. High Climbers will have the ball. The passing game a little bit more successful tonight for the High Climbers. It'll be a quick hit, and that looks like it's Arena again, juking his way around for 5, maybe 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd down. We'll give him 6, so it's a 2nd and 4 on the 26-yard line. Clock continues to run, under 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Offset I with 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Handoff this time to Ruiz. Ruiz has got a hole, but it closes quickly, and then a pile-on begins. He does get a 2, maybe 3 yards, depending on the spot. Not the best game for Ruiz, even though he's done his best to do it. He brings it 3rd and short, well, 3rd and 2. Give him 2 on that. Ball is spotted at the 29-yard line. Third and 2 for the High Climbers. Handoff again. This time it goes to Pollard. Pollard's stopped at the 30. Could be very close, depending on where they put the ball. It is a 1st down. So enough to get the 1st down, brings up 1st and 10 at the 30 for the High Climbers. Trying to do something positive here. There's 5:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter. High Climbers break their huddle. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. The I formation yet again. Geraldus will have him set, looks over to the left, looks to the right now to pass. He's got a guy there. Kimball knocked away. Kimball playing more defense than offense, and Kimball is slow to get up. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10 from the 30. Clock stopped at 5:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Reminder, this Score is 40-3. Lincoln has been in control of this ball game from the get-go. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. Geraldus has to step up, pulls it down. He'll have to run it, and he'll get up to the 35 on the scramble. Brings up 3rd and 5 from the 35. 5 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Paul Bennett in the lineup for the HIghclimbers. Going wide, I believe, to the left. 2 receivers on both sides in the shotgun. Little quick hitter, and it's going to fall incomplete. Intended for Hackler. Here's a 4th and 5 from the 35. Another punting situation for Colton Poller. He's been kicking quite well. It's getting a lot of opportunities. Here tonight. Clock is stopped, 4:39 to go here in the third quarter. There's the snap. Lots of time. Poller with a high spiraling kick that'll hit at the 35 and go sideways. And the HIghclimbers will down it there about the 37-yard line.
And the Abes will take over on the 37-yard.
So Lincoln takes over with a 37-point lead and a 1st and 10 on their own. It's like the 38-yard line. That's where we'll spot the ball, and the Abes will start there with a comfortable lead. And a lot of younger players getting some time on the field for Lincoln. As Rashard McKinney running the point, and he'll hand it off, or running the quarterback. And I believe on the carry is going to be Walker Flynn. It's either that or Tony Archie. I didn't quite get the number there. Or is it number? Yeah, it was Flynn on the carry. So 1st and 10 now from the 48-yard line of Shelton. It's pistol again, handoff. A little bit of rain falling now, and the run straight up the middle. Give him maybe 3-4 yards on the carry. And some rain is falling on the field there. Does not play into the hands of the HIghclimbers. It is going to be a little bit wet on that field. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter now. 2nd down and 7 from the 45. It's like a shotgun again. McKinney will throw in complete. It goes to number 4. That's Flynn. Flynn flies inside the 20 near the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 16. McKinney will spread things out as always, and 3 receivers to this near side. Go out of the pistol formation, and they'll wind that clock as rain continues to fall here. The light rain you can see. High snap, handoff, breaking a tackle and fighting his way inside the 10. Gain of 8 on that play. So 2nd and, well, maybe make it 3. Ball on the 10-yard line. Here are the Abes knocking on the door again. McKinney looking over to pass. Scramble throw for the corner of the end zone, overthrew his intended target. Incomplete, threw into double coverage. And that was Alvin Johnson, the intended target there. Is that a 7 or a 4? Can't tell. Pistol formation with 3 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Gonna go back to the same play, and he's on the scramble inside the 10 and getting to the 5. Stretching it out, should have the first down, and first and goal. They'll spot the ball on the 3, so it's first and goal from the 3-yard line for the Apes. Be 2:44 when the clock starts. And there it goes. Actually, it stopped because he ran out of bounds. Pistol formation, ball is loose again. Ball's still loose, and the ball is... who fell on it in the end? I think the Highclimbers might have it. Yes, they do. Highclimbers get the ball back. It'll be the 3rd turnover on the Abes tonight, but the Highclimbers have yet to capitalize. But they will start out with a 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line. Now 2:39 to go in the 3rd quarter. Score, by the way, is still 40-3. Lincoln in control. Highclimbers have the ball, and a little bit of confusion here by the offense. As late getting onto the field is Paul Bennett, but he's out there. This will be 2 receivers on both sides, and Geraldus will throw in the middle. Oh, nice idea, but Hackler couldn't pull it in on the slant, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Clock is stopped at 2:35 to go here in the 3rd quarter. The shotgun again with a couple of receivers on both sides. Ruiz will be about 3 yards to the right of Geraldus. Snap, quick hit, and I don't think the receiver was even aware the pass was coming his way. Is that Hackler was intended? Brings up 3rd and 10. Ball still on the Highclimber 17-yard line. 2 minutes, 31 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rain's falling a little bit heavier now. Shotgun again. 3 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Hand off to Ruiz. Ruiz will get near the 20-yard line before he's pulled down on the run. Brings up 4th down. So it's 4th and 7, 20-yard line for the Highclimbers. The rain is falling. And another punting situation for Colton Pollard. He's had a good night punting. Highclimbers will actually spread out this formation. High snap that's going to go into the back of the end zone, and it's, oh boy. Sorry about that, not on the camera, but I believe it's a safety. Nope, it's a touchdown. Lincoln adds to its lead. It's now 46-3. Wow. Pollard had it, lost it, and then there were a couple of Abes scrambling for it, and it looks like the Abes ended up with possession in the end zone. That's a touchdown. So 1:37 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Abes have now a 46-3 lead, and we will have a running clock after this touchdown, at this point after in the kickoff. As there is a mercy rule, like once a team builds a lead of more than 40 points. There's a running clock. There's the kick, and it's good. So the Abes are now up 47-3 with 1:37 to go here in the third quarter. This is MasonWebTV.com and HCC.net.
Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Find the right solution for your business with Hood Canal Communications. We offer business phone service and systems, broadband and networking, cable TV, and digital music. Find the right fit for your business, and together we'll grow. Call or click today, 898-2481 or hcc.net. Hood Canal Communications, Mason County's premier communications service provider.
As the rain continues to fall here at HIghclimbers Stadium, it's now 47-3. 1:37 to go here, third quarter. The good news is that we will have a running clock throughout the rest of this game, which means it'll only stop at the end of quarters and I believe at the end of touchdowns. But otherwise it will be a running clock once the play begins for the rest of this ball game, because there's a 44-point lead for Lincoln. Lincoln ran up 71 points on Capital last week. They have not scored less than 41 points in any of their games so far this season. There's a run up, and the kick is another squibbler that'll be picked, dropped, and fallen on at the 45-yard line by HIghclimber. That's where the HIghclimbers will start out. With a running clock for the rest of this ball game. Let's see if the coaching staff for the HIghclimbers had to send out somebody new at quarterback. Nope, Geraldus is still in there. Tyler Geraldus is junior, 6'4", 193. He'll go under center with an I formation. Does look like we have different backs in there. We'll try to give you those numbers. Looks like the blitz is on. Handoff. I'm going to assume it's Ruiz at this point, but you can't see it until he gets off the ground after a gain of about 4. Yes, it was Ruiz. So a 2nd and 7 coming. They're going to give him 3 on the carry. Now the ball's at the 48-yard line. 26 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, the score is 47-3. All Lincoln tonight. HIghclimbers go in their I formation again. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. Geraldus back to pass, short drop, little slant complete on the pass and getting the first down. I say it's Hackler, but I'm not quite sure. No, it's Reno on the pass. So it's 1st and 10 for the HIghclimbers into Lincoln territory at the 44-yard line. And that will end the quarter, actually. So we'll head to the fourth quarter. It's been all Lincoln here tonight. 47-3 is our score. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter in a moment on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. So we are back here at HIghclimbers Stadium waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. 47-3, Lincoln on top of Shelton. Running clock from here on out. So again, the clock will only stop when there is a touchdown, an injury of course, and the end of the game. I formation looks like it's offset I to the right this time. Geraldus will go under center, sending 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quick little slant again, that's almost intercepted, intended for Kimball. incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 44. Actually, it's the 43. Rain falling, clock running. 47-3 is our score. All Lincoln tonight. Little play action now. Giraldes is going to go deep for a guy. It's there. It's complete. And out of bounds it goes. We have an injured player. It's Arena on the catch. Oh, he got up. He was slow to get up. The ball will be spotted at the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Highclimbers there. Clock continues to run as they set the chains. See if the Highclimbers can get on them, get a touchdown this time. They've only had 3 points and they had a blocked 35-yard field goal attempt in the 3rd quarter. Giraldes will get them set. A little play action again on the rollout. Got a man there. Nope, it's incomplete. So bring up 2nd and 10 from the 24. .10 to go and counting. Looks like Evan Rhodes is in the ball game. And he'll go into the slot on the far side. McCullough in the wide to the right, and looks like Tanner Rhodes is wide to the near side. Handoff going to Ruiz, and he'll pound his way forward. A couple of yards. Try on the left side. Brings up 3rd and 7. Now make it 3rd and 8. Ball's at the 27-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play for Ruiz. Giraldes will send 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Looks like Hackler is on the near side. There's the snap. Pollard will get the little screen pass, and he's not going to go anywhere. Nope, he does get around the corner, but loses his footing going out of bounds. Brings up 4th down.
Pass out to Walter was complete. Gain.
No gain on that play. Actually, a loss. It'll bring up 4th and 9.
No gain on the play.
Ball back at the 23-yard line. So 4th down play coming for the Highclimbers. They're on top 47-3. Shotgun formation. Ruiz will be beside Giraldes. Blitz coming, or at least being shown, with a pump and go for Giraldes, going for it all for Kimball. Kimball, and ball goes incomplete inside the 5, and that'll be over on downs. For the Highclimbers, and Lincoln gets the ball back on the Abes 23-yard line. We're approaching 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game. 47-3 all Lincoln tonight. McKinney running the show here with 2 receivers on both sides, and they'll hand it off. And breaking it open. Oh, almost breaking it open. Got kind of caught from behind. I'm going to say that's Flynn on the run, but I'm not positive right here from this distance. It's a 1st down. It's a 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. for the Abes. Out of the pistol again. Under 7 minutes. Handoff again. And weaving his way to the outside. And now going to the center of the field, and nobody can catch him. He's gone. Another touchdown. And the clock will stop with 6:33 to go. 67-yard TD run.
60-yard touchdown run for Abes.
And is now 53-3. Point after coming. 6:33 to go in the ball game. Like I said, the clock will stop in the scores. Injuries and end of quarters, but we're in the fourth. It's another point after attempt by the Abes. And that does look good. So it's through the uprights, and it's now 54-3. Lincoln way on top.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
They were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
6:33 to go in this ball game. 54 for Lincoln, 3 for Shelton. HIghclimbers can only muster a 25-yard field goal for their scoring in this ball game. We will have a running clock for the rest of this game, as it has been since about the last under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Abes are going to kick it off, and they've kept their kickoffs low and near the ground, which pretty much eliminates any run back on the part of the HIghclimbers. And the Abes have it teed up at the 40. All Lincoln tonight. Pretty much as we expected. Kind of got to slow them down early, and that was not the case, as they did take the opening drive 65 yards and one play and never looked back. Another low bouncing kick that'll be taken at the 30-yard line, actually falling on at the 30-yard line. That's where the HIghclimbers will take over. On their own 35-yard line. Clock is running with 6:20 to go.
Return stop. HIghclimbers take over on the 29-yard line.
So they're going to spot the ball on the 29-yard line, where the Climbers will take over. The 1st and 10, under 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Clock is running. I formation. Handoff, looks like it's Poller. Poller has got a hole, finally a hole made for a HIghclimber running back. And he'll get 11 yards on the carry. Here's a 1st and 10. Actually, it was Peterson on the carry. The ball spotted at the 40-yard line for 1st and 10 for Shelton. Some younger guys in there. I'm just wondering who's running the quarterback position here. Handoff. Another big hole. And making his way into Abe territory near the 40-yard line. Didn't see the number. These numbers are very difficult to see from anywhere on the field. It's going to be Rhodes. Evan Rhodes in the carry. So another 1st down for the HIghclimbers on the 40-yard line. Another handoff going to the right side. Looks like Donnie Lummert is the quarterback, running the things for the Shelton team. Late going, 4 minutes, 10 seconds and counting. Ball's on the 37-yard line, and a late arrival in the formation. Gage Peterson. Lammert gets the play off. Back to pass he goes, throws over, and it's nearly intercepted. Good defense.
Quarterback Donnie Lambert on that pass. Good pass. Almost made it.
3rd and 7 now from the 37 for the HIghclimbers. Clock continues to run with 3.5 minutes to go. And counting. 54-3 is our score. Lincoln way on top. HIghclimbers have the ball with some younger kids getting some good experience on the field. 2 receivers on the near side. Offset eye to the left. Lammert will pitch it. And it's like it's Peterson on the carry. If I got that number right, it's Gage Peterson running on the carry. Brings up 4th down, no gain on the play. Climbers are obviously going to go for it with 2 minutes, 35 seconds and counting on the clock. Lammert will go under center with an offset eye to the right side. 2 receivers on the near side. Little play action under pressure, and down he'll go at the 50-yard line. So Lincoln will take over at midfield with 2 minutes and 12 seconds counting on the clock.
Reds take over on the 50-yard line. 1st and 10.
Looks like we have a new QB for the Abes, but I don't see who it is. HIghclimbers had too many people on the field, so there's a flag on the play. That'll bring up a 1st down. Still for the Abes. Clock is actually stopped at 1:31 as we discuss this penalty. Too many people on the field, and it'll bring up 1st and 5. That's at the 45 now, and then wind that clock. There we go, with 1.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Pistol formation, 3 receivers near side, 1 on the far side, handoff, runner. It's like it's Flynn. Flynn is gonna be stopped at the 35-yard line. Does give the Abes another 1st down as we approach 1:05 at the 35-yard line. Now we're at 1 minute. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side, pistol formation. There's a snap and another handoff to Flynn. Flynn's got some running room, and he'll get another 1st down. Inside the 25. 1st and 10. And I don't think the Abes are going to get another playoff here as we're at 5 seconds. And that'll be it. And the horn sounds, so the final score is 54-3. We'll take a short timeout, and we'll be right back here on MasonWebTV.com.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Now we're at the final here at HighClimber Stadium. Final score is 54-3. The Lincoln Abes all over the Shelton HighClimbers tonight. There were some positive plays for the HighClimbers, but they could not capitalize on some turnovers. Got down to the 5 at the end of the half, first half that is. Couldn't really get much closer, and they only had a 25 yard field goal as their scoring, and that came in the first quarter about midway through. But there's some positives to take away. Some younger players got some time on the field. But again, the final here tonight. Shelton loses to Lincoln 54-3. The HighClimbers hit the road next week, travel to Stadium Bowl to take on Wilson at 7 o'clock. Thanks for joining us. This is HighClimber Football on MasonWebTV.com and Hood Canal Communications HCC.net. In the final, Lincoln 54, Shelton 3.